Hello everyone and welcome to a new build tutorial. Today we've got the Scania T-Cab, or in this case the Lizard because I'm on console. Probably the best truck in the game, so without further ado, let's customise it to look like this. So let's start it off by going into trucks and getting the T-Cab. There we go. I mean, even standard, just like this, it looks really nice. Always go for the 6x2 lowered option there. Just looks a lot better and I think it sits nicer. Obviously got to get the 770 V8. I'm not the biggest fan of the tyre writing, so we're going to leave that off the wheel brand. Obviously if it is something you like, you can pop that on. We're going to go for the full cover with all the infills. Just showing you a few different options there, but the full infill is the best, which is called the full protection plus protective bar. So the cabin decals, we're just going to have a little flick through here. Not a big fan of that one. It reminds me of the MAN logo a little bit. But anyway, we're just going to leave that off for now. So obviously you got your straight American, which is the typical V8. You've got your curved American, probably one of my favourite. I quite like the curved American. Then you've got your side options. And that one is sort of like your standard, what every Scania truck has. But we're going to go with curved American, one of my favourites. Onto the bull bar, so you can have just a chrome grille or you can have a paintable grille, which you can select a colour you'd like. And then lighting, there's a few different options. Well, actually, there's quite a few different options with the lighting you can have. Just flicking through them there, making sure we've got the low bar as well. That's a must-have. Top bar, I usually go for the 3 laser lights and then the Michelin Men on the side. It's slightly annoying that they overlap the top beams on the truck, but if you have the higher cab, it's all good. Obviously got to have the air horns and beacons. That's a must-have. Now we're going to put the lower bumper on. I'm flicking through all the different options here. I'm quite like the medium painted. I think that sits really, really nice. But obviously you've got the low bumper, which I think is medium with additional or something like that. And then you've got a few smaller options. So we're going to put the interior plinth up. And the colours of the interior will be changing in a second. Few different grille styles on the front. I usually just go for a standard looking one. You can get chrome and stuff, but it makes it look a little bit rubbish. And this is what I was talking about for the higher roof. You can then have a full view of the beams. I personally don't like the higher cab. It looks a little bit out of proportion. And when you have the low visor, it makes it look so much more aggressive. Anyways, onto the colours. So the dark blue, the reds, they're sort of really nice, my favourite. And then we've got the dark red, really like this one in this case. So what we're going to do is change them all to dark red, just playing around with the colours. Got a nice metallic black grille. I'm not a fan, to be honest, of having the full front all the same colour. It just looks a little bit weird. I think the metallic black is the way forward on this one. Proper deep black. So moving on, we're just going to fill all the rest of the colours. The side fender here, the rear fenders as well. Sometimes you will see black rear fenders, but in this case we're just going to keep it with the colour. And obviously on your rims, you've got to have chrome. If you're not running chrome, what are you doing? I think I lost a previous clip of what I wanted to show, but anyways, we went down to the dock. This one was parked up. This one's got the high roof with the clear glass. And then moving on left, we've got this dark metallic blue. This one has got the lowest bumper you can have. Just a little bit of comparison so you can have a look. And we've got the laser beam lights on the bull bar. So up the top, we've got the, I think they're just like LED lamps. Laser lamps, I'm not too sure. They're not the laser ones, no. But yeah, let's jump in back into this one. So let's customize this one a little bit more. What I'm going to do is take the bull bar off, and I just think it makes it look very, very smooth. Didn't mean to pick the trailer there. Onto the truck. Just admire it before we change it up. It does look absolutely amazing, this. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you'd change it and what you'd change. So I'm just going to quickly show you, as you can have 3 sets of lights on the bull bar on the front here. So you can have your low lights, your laser lamps, and then I think you can actually have laser lamps on this option as well. Or it may just be you can only have the circle lamps. I think it's the circle ones only, actually. Nonetheless, we've now took the bull bar off, and we're going to have a little look at this. I must say, another great thing about this truck is the lights. They're just perfect. All the low bars, all the perimeter lighting. It is just perfect. Let me know what you think of all the lighting options. I really like it. I think what I'm going to do now is take off the low bar just at the front there with the lighting on it, and I'm going to put the medium with additional front splitter. So here we go. As you can see, you get 4 additional lights on the lower option. This matches up with the low sun visor. And the beacons on the front of the truck aren't covered by the bull bar. I'm not too sure what I prefer more, with the bull bar or without the bull bar. What do you think? Really, really nice this is. Look at that. Something that I forgot to show a little bit earlier on was you've got front air suspension. So this will drop down very low. With the front bumper, it is very low. It's just a shame that we don't have rear air option on this one, but oh well.